Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today for me it was unexpected, but we're going to be opening up, I'll go more about that later, but we'll be opening up two Theros Beyond Death booster boxes, and we will also be going a little bit over the financial aspect of this set as well. So sorry about the camera shaking too. I do a bit better in the second portion of this video, but we'll get to that. So our first pack, it was really weird seeing a foil for every card. I had to get used to it. I really wanted to stop and look at it, but those foil lands too. Oh my god, that was my favorite part of these packs. So our first pack, nothing special. I mean, we got a few rares, which is pretty cool, being extended art and foil. Second pack, we got was that Plains and Forest School, 3 rares, and our first mythic was Erebos. That was awesome. Really loved seeing Erebos there because the god cards and the demigod cards are some of my favorite cards of the set. So I did take some time to look at the Loathsome Chimera because I love that card so much. Not in a mechanic aspect. I don't know. I don't even know if it's good, but the art is great. So we get another mythic, and it's Ashiok, but it's the plain one, super plain. I don't even think it's a foil. So that was like the worst case scenario of a mythic. But on to our, what is this, our third pack, I think? And Shadow Sphere extended art. That one was really cool to see. And the mythic Elspeth. Again, a lot of these cards hold like not many value. The last two that I just pulled, Ashiok and Elspeth, you can get them for like a couple bucks, I think, which isn't that bad, unless you want 4 of them. Then it can be kind of bad, but. Anyway, Renata and Caliphate, that was pretty cool, but again, that pack was very underwhelming because, you can get, I think, up to 3 mythics in a pack, and that's what we kind of wanted to go for. So moving on to our next pack. So Calyx and Phosphoros, or whatever his name is, that was pretty cool. I think, yeah, I take some time here to show you each of the mythics. I thought that would be best, but it does kind of get a bit messy, but we'll get to that. So again, so weird seeing so many foils, but another underwhelming pack. Was that like 1 or 2 rares? But I do take some time here to stack them up, just to make sure that they don't fall over or anything. It's kind of ironic that I say that. So I think at this point I was excited, but not too much. It's very desensitizing after a while when you do these sort of things. There's only 12 packs too, which is really. So this was hilarious. When I recorded this video, I recorded it with my family, and that's why I'm speaking over it. But at the time I told them, oh, I think this card's worth like $70, and when I looked it up, I was surprised to see people are paying 250 plus for that card. So that's something I didn't realize until later, and oh my god. Now personally, I don't like that card too much, using it, and I'll talk more about that later in this video. But one of the best, no, it is the best pull you can get in this set. So that was crazy. So here we get Colossus, and yeah, that's our only mythic there. So that was pretty cool. I love the constellation. It's a non-foil, so that kind of sucks. No, it really sucks. And we're on our second last pack, so that's kind of crazy already. And let's see if we get... Nope, we don't get shit. No, we do get shit. I think we got Elspeth? I don't know. So our last pack, you get, if you get one of these, any collector's booster box, you eat through them so fast. It's kind of crazy. And we get Ashiok Extended Art Foil. Beautiful card, not worth much, and that's fine. So moving on to our second box. Let's see. So again, I opened this up into the living room. After this video, after this recording, my little brother actually got a Ikoria collector's booster box in today, so we'll be looking at that, or I'll be looking at that after this. I won't be getting any of mine until the 19th, so that's like 10 fucking days. But our first mythic was Elspeth. Nothing special there. This one's way sped up just because kind of know what to expect. We got Ashiok. And we got Calyx. And this second box was much more underwhelming. And I was able to afford this one basically for free because I was able to sell Uro. So we got a foil Erebos. That one I was really excited about because I can make a deck with two of them. We got the Tyramet, which is awesome, and Phosphoros, and wait, is that Heliod? Oh, I guess I do have a Heliod. I could have sworn I didn't have one. But that was a really cool pull. I fucking love Heliod. I need to stop cursing. Another Erebos. Maybe I didn't buy an Erebos. That's 3 Ereboses. I could have sworn. So that pack sucked. Very underwhelming. No mythic. Oh, so we got that, yeah, the Hydra card. I forget how to pronounce it. Not gonna try. Kroxa and a foil Shadow Spear. I keep saying sphere. And we'll be going on to the next part of the video, which is where we're going to be covering some of the finances involved with this set. Hey guys, doing another portion of the video. I kind of just want to do a little bit of speculation on this. On the Theros Beyond Death constellation cards. What was strange to me was, at least when it came to the collector's boxes, I'm not sure if this is true, but let's just assume the regular amount of card printings that happen in a set are like 1 million. I'm not sure if with the additional printing of collector's boxes, does that reduce the amount of printing that they do for regular cards, or does it increase it? Does that kind of make sense? I'm going to assume that that's the case. I can't see it being the case, the alternative of that. So I think it was pretty crazy in both box openings and all other box openings that I've seen, that the constellation cards, you get more foil not foil, maybe not foil, but just constellation cards in general, we'll say. You get more of those than you do lands in an opening, in a collector's box opening at least. Now, I don't necessarily remember too much from my original box opening. I do remember getting a few of the non-constellation versions, and we did get that one constellation version that was foil, and I thought that was so cool, and I thought I got like a really rare card, but it was so common. But I could easily see the foil versions of these cards, the non-promo, the non-constellation, right now. So here are the prices right now as of May 9th. I use MTG Goldfish. I don't know if there's any other better site, so please don't clown on me. But you can see we got Tyrmit chosen from Death. We got him sitting at 36 cents foil non-constellation. If we go to the alternate one, it's a bit higher. Same thing if we look at Caliphate, 41 cents, 49 cents, Renata, 44 cents, 50 cents, Annex sitting at 50 cents, 56, Daxos from 51. It's 51, okay, so Daxos is the only one that's maintaining an actual equal footing between the promo showcase version and the non version. So I thought it was pretty interesting. I can see these prices tanking, but that's just kind of my speculation. Now I did pull Uro, which was really nice. I did get to selling it around $300, and that's why I was able to buy a second collector's booster box. I didn't plan that. It just happened when I got that card. I looked at it. I'm like, I know it's a good card. I know a lot of people are using it in decks that just shit on people, but I play casually with my family, and I'm not looking to shit on them, especially with a card like this. So I was just like, I'm just gonna sell it, and I'm glad I did, because again, I sold it for around 300, and it's tanking pretty bad. In one day, it looks like it lost about around $70 in value, which is nuts. I'm wondering if this is just due to Ikoria approaching. Usually when the second set, or when the newer set comes out, the previous set begins to just kind of tank. We could see here around, when is this, January, when it was released, late January. They always start way higher than they're supposed to be, and then there's usually like a huge tank here. I'm assuming this is when Throne of Vildrain, I'm sorry. I'm assuming this must be around the time when, I'm not going to speculate on this. I don't know what caused this huge dip. But, the set just begins to get stale over time. This is why I would suggest to anyone, if you are looking to buy singles, as soon as Theros comes out, don't look to buy singles. I would look to just buy sealed products at that point. Because, like, if we look at, Uro, let's go back to Uro. He was sitting at, this is the non-extended art. He was sitting at $72. And then, what is that, in a day? He dropped down $30. So if you're like one of the early adopters on things like this, it's not going to be fun. Now you can see like around $29. I would personally consider that in the realm of Magic of the Gathering mythics that are this good. I would say $29 is affordable. I at that point I wouldn't have been able to see that it would go any lower. So definitely at this point I would have purchased it, especially before it kind of shoots up, and now things are starting to stabilize a little bit. You can see it's starting to drop. But yeah, over time we're gonna see this start stabilizing. This card is fairly recent, so it's gonna have all these zigzags going around like a roller coaster. So I just thought that was kind of interesting. And same thing with Croxa. I think Croxa is a bit more stable. He's a bit more stable now. So you could see, oh my god, this card was as low as $10. Holy shit, I would have jumped on that so fast if I knew that. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't start, like, when was my first box in opening? Like, April or something? But Jesus Christ, look at that jump. So it is starting to stabilize a little bit. I have seen it fluctuate between this $20 and $30 mark. I have noticed that. But yeah, because at one point it was at like 23. And I did end up buying some cards that I was missing from my first box opening, and I may have already said this in the video, but I was looking to get Croxa. I just like the theme behind him. Like, I didn't like the theme behind Uro. For me, Magic is more about fun and not, I'm not going to use a card that visually looks like shit but is overpowered necessarily. unless it's like a spell card maybe, because I don't care too much about spell cards. Like, I just love the art, and I think we're going to be doing a video just looking at all the art for Ikoria. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. But I did buy it, I think, 2 more non-extended, non-foil Croxes for like $20 each. Just because I do want a playable set just to build a deck with. And I think I did the same for, not Nyx Bloom. Nyx Bloom is pretty nuts too, but for Heliod, I do like white decks. I love these enchantment god cards. They're so cool. I love counters. I love healing. I love Ajani. So I really want to build a deck around Heliod and that. I think I bought like 3 Thassa's as well. I think this is actually around. So it looks like it did go up a little bit since at least when I bought it. Oh, this is the foil. I bought the non-foil. I don't know how to view that, but anyway. So I thought that was really cool. You know, I have playable sets of the cards that I liked. I do need to buy more Ashioks because my daughter likes that, so I think I need to do that. We have enough Shadow Spears. I'm sorry. Nyx Lotuses, I bought a few too, so I have more Nyx Lotuses than I need. I don't think we got this card actually. This version of the card, the art at least, but that one was pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's about it. This video is a bit longer than I intended it to be. It was only going to be like 7 minutes with a voiceover because I was going to double the speed of the first box unopening. But then things quickly changed when I pulled Uro, and then I was like, shit, I want to sell this. I want to buy another box because we went through 2 boxes and didn't get 1 Croxa, which kind of sucked. And, you know, we ended up getting 1 Croxa in the 3rd box. So that kind of, I mean, I can't even say that kind of sucked because the 2nd box was basically free, and I pulled Uro, which was the best thing I could ask for. But it wasn't the thing that I personally wanted, and for me, that's what matters when it comes to this. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the little analysis. I hope to get better with this, and I think I'm only going to get better the more I understand the game. But yeah, in conclusion, I think these Constellation cards are going to tank below these, because I have fewer versions of these than I do of these. But that's only because I got the collector's booster box, which not everyone can afford. But again, assuming what I initially said was true, where they're producing more product because of the collector's booster box, that there are more Theros Beyond Death cards than there are Eldritch Moon cards in the market, then I can definitely see these cards tanking. And that's the one thing I'm interested in seeing with this set right now. Uro, I could see that falling. I could see this continuing to fall in price. I just don't think, especially with things right now, like Magic cards are doing well, but I don't think they're doing well enough where cards are gonna surpass like being worth more than $100. If we take a look real quickly, I know I was starting to close out the video, but I do this where I just keep talking. If we go back to, where the hell is it? Throne of Eldraine. And let's change the URL. If you use this site too, you can do this. We're going to change it to paper. We're going to add a P there. _F. There we go. You know, Brazen Borrower, the promo, the showcase foil is sitting at $93, and you know, nothing's really surpassing $100 right now. I think even Ikoria, let's go to promo prices. And then foil. Maybe I'm wrong on this one. Oh, what the hell? Let's see. If I click on this, will it be foil? It's not foil. Okay, but we can see this is $60, but this said, oh, it says $60 as well. Okay. How do I make this? Okay, well, I don't know why I can't see, but this card, my God, and we'll talk more about this too, but Jesus, look at this. It peaked at 500 because people were going just nuts over this card. Not because it's good, but because of reasons. And then it tanked so fast. I mean, it took some time. It kind of tanked over time. I'm assuming this is because a lot of people were just holding on to it, but then they were like, "Oh wait, we're dumb for doing this." But I mean, there just wasn't enough reason to justify like this or even this or even that or this or this. So personally, I'm glad it's starting to tank because I love Godzilla, as I've said on this channel before, and that is a really beautiful card. But anyway, can't wait to see that. I feel like Ghidorah or any of these are gonna surpass this card pretty quickly, I think. I'm not sure when, but oh, here's another Space Godzilla, but no one cares about this one. Oh wait, this is a mythic version. Oh yeah, I forgot okay. So yeah, this is kind of a good example that there's two of them, because one's mythic, they're both Space Godzilla, one's uncommon, so this one's way more common, and I don't think this card is even that great. Yeah, it's not that great. I mean, it's okay, but you know, I'm pretty sure Brokos is pretty good. Let's read this. Yeah, may cast it from your graveyard. That's kind of nuts. That's like a free trample. So you can use him and then cast him as a mutate from. So it's like a 2-in-1 sort of deal. Because if he dies, you can just cast him for mutate after. That's nuts. Anyway, we'll do speculations on Arcoria once I get a feel for the boxes. But yeah, I hope they do more of these. This is pretty fun. I'm glad we're kind of done with Theros. I don't think I'm going to do any more Theros at all. Again, I bought singles of the cards that I don't have playsets for. So yeah, I'm pretty much done with Theros. But it was really fun while it lasted. So hope you guys have a good one.